Hi, I'm Bacon Lard. This is, as usual, iRacing. I browsed through my old replays of my previous races, and I actually found my first road race ever. It was this race, Mazda at Okayama. I haven't watched this video myself, so I thought I could watch it with you guys. Thing is, I see here my time about here 1:54.243. That's more than 4 seconds off from where I am now. So it will be interesting to see how I raced on this course before. In my first ever race, I remember I was really nervous because I had read a lot about, yeah, all the I rating and the sporting code, and I was really scared to mess up somehow. Let's see here. Okay, the race starts. This is probably embarrassing, but it's also interesting to see the progress I do myself, because sometimes I feel like, oh, I never progress in this game. I never get better. I never improve. But then I realize, oh, maybe I do. Maybe I do. So this is, yeah, it's the usual Mazda Cup series. The fun thing is, because this was my first road track I raced on, this has become one of my favorite tracks. Okay. Yeah, interesting. Uh, oh wow, I remember this corner. I wasn't really sure how to take that corner back then, even though this cornering was compromised by the car just passing me on the inside, but still. So far it doesn't look too bad, as bad as I thought it would, but we'll see what happens next. Okay, passed again. And yeah, take in mind this is when I had the rookie. I was a rookie. I didn't have my D license. I think the I rating start with is 1,350. So yeah, I was in quite low split here. So that also explains it why maybe I'm not that off pace, but still off pace. So I'm braking way too late. I'm way too aggressive. I tried to force the car into the corners, which you should not. I wouldn't say I'm not really fast on this circuit these days either, but I remember after playing iRacing for about 1 week or something, or throughout this week, I improved my lap time to 1:52 something, I think. And when I returned here, I think 1 month ago, I could run 150s, and that was a huge improvement. But still, there's a lot of really fast guys out there that run consistent 149s or even 48s. I believe maybe 47s. As you could see, my goal in my first race here was to carry the car home and make sure I don't wreck, and especially that I don't ruin any other driver's race. can totally see where I lose a lot of time in basically every corner. But it's an interesting thing to see here. As you see there, I didn't use the whole part of the track there. It's quite essential to get it early on the throttle, even though it's hard to find that balance between early on throttle and find a grip. I'm not sure why I'm wobbling my wheels so much on the straights, but maybe I remember I had quite high, how do you say, sensitivity on the wheels, so maybe too high. Because the steering input is very different from today. It's I turned way more, and might have been my steering configurations. I'm not sure. It's might just be an excuse to why it was so bad. See, I go wide there. It should be quite early on throttle in that corner, and I think you can go higher speed, hike the inside curb, and early on throttle, and then straighten up the wheel to get the optimum speed out of there. But I'm not an expert. At least I haven't got any off tracks. Okay. Let's see here. 6 minutes. So it's a 10 lap race, and yeah. As you can see, I haven't quite figured out yet how to tackle those corners, and yeah. See, I really don't know how to take that last corner. But man, this is boring. Let's just speed this up for a bit and see if something else exciting happens here. I go round and round and round. Am I last? Oh yeah, I'm the last one on the lead lap, which means the other guys wrecked out somehow. The Master Cup races are limited to at most 12 cars, I think. So it's very small fields. I think the thing is, since it's a rookie series, it's supposed to give you some experience how to handle in traffic and so on. Yeah, the GT3 Sprint Series has a maximum of 30 cars. So yeah, and in the Endurance Series, I ran I think 55 cars in one split. So that was a bit different from here. Also, it's the wreck avoidance is much easier with this slow Mazda. Even though I really love this car. It's a fun car to drive, and yeah, there's the Advanced Mazda series, which is open setups, and I find it quite entertaining. I mean, it's easy to be quite fast in this car, but it's as difficult as in any car, I would say, to find that extra second that some guys find, or extra 2-3 seconds. Well, when saying that, I came to think about the V8 supercars. I ran a few practice laps with Holden at Bathurst, and yeah, that's a whole other level. It's really fun, but I need more practice to find more speed. And this seems to be my finish. I finished 5th. As you can see, I was way off pace here. The number 1 car ran a pretty good lap time. So yeah, this was back in December of last year. I signed up in the middle of December when I didn't have my racing wheel. Then I put an order. This wheel got shipped. I think 2 days before Christmas, and then I started racing. So I've been racing since almost half a year now. Yeah. And it's been fun along the way. I hope to improve even more. It will be interesting to see my YouTube videos I've posted now and watch them in maybe a half a year or a year and see if I've improved and how much I've improved and in what ways. So, yeah. I hope you enjoy this awful video. I think the purpose of it was to... First off, I wanted to show how much I've improved, but actually that everyone's a rookie at the start. Everyone, even though of course there's these guys that very rarely, but there's these guys that come in and are super good right away. So they almost gain 2,000 iRating straight away and then just improve from there. It took me a month to get there. It was tough, and I'm aiming for 3,000 now, and let's see how long that takes. Anyway, thank you for watching my exciting video, and yeah, cheers. I'm Bacon Lard.